What I witnessed in Gaza, I can only describe as a dystopian, post-apocalyptic wasteland. We, the United States, are complicit. We are involved, hand in hand, in the atrocities and the genocide that is currently undergoing in Gaza. We aren't there on the distribution sites defending ourselves against Hamas. We are using indiscriminate force, targeting civilians, escalation of force that goes far beyond the measures of appropriate against an unarmed, starving population. The equipment that we were issued, fully automatic weapons, which in and of itself is not a violation of protocol. However, we were issued M855 green-tipped ammunition. That's important because green-tipped ammunition is a steel-jacketed copper round that's specifically designed to penetrate armor. It's designed to kill. The fact is, the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation is not trained, equipped, manned, or staffed to run humanitarian aid and humanitarian assistance of this magnitude. The Gaza Humanitarian Foundation needs to be defunded, shut down, and the
Johnny Moore, the head of GHF, is interviewing with Israeli news. And he keeps saying, we're the only ones doing it. Okay, well, you're the only ones doing it because you came into the process and said, UN, don't do it, we're going to do it. You took that on. You took on that responsibility. And then they say, we've delivered 92 million meals. And I look at that number and I say, you should not be proud of that. That is scary. That is inhumane. In 64 days, you've only provided enough for 13 days of food. What happened to the other 51 days of food? We are starving people. We are starving them. And we're celebrating it with, look how great we did. And we did not do great. It is failing. It is 100% by design to dehumanize the civilian population and to give the appearance to the outside that they are animals, they are cattle, they are just herded from point to point and they don't have value. What we're doing to the civilians in Gaza is inhumane and it's barbaric.
You said that the humanitarian framework in Gaza has got to ramp up.
It can be a ramping up as an example of GHF, who are continually working on how to expand and to have more areas in which to get food delivered. I would consider part of that, but if you're looking at scores of other organizations moving into that's only going to happen when it's safe. So when we think of ramping up, you can have that with more distribution sites for GHF or others who perhaps adopt their technique and strategy